Hello everybody, it is Retro Gaming now, and we are back with Minecraft. So as you can tell, I've been playing this game quite a bit. So part of the thing was, my PC is in storage. I can't use my regular PC, but I do have my laptop, and Minecraft can kind of run on anything, so I was still able to play Minecraft on that. So I was still able to make some considerable progress, and so you're going to see that this whole thing, this whole area, looks totally different than what it did. I'll just start with the structure first. This area is a lot different. So this used to stop there and then go out, and then I would have all these things over here, but I ended up chopping out these bedrooms, totally blowing this up basically and changing how the whole system works. As I was saying, I changed the structure, and the reason I changed the structure is because I realized my house wasn't super functional. My house was not good at actually playing the game, and the main reason was I wanted an automatic items sorter. So that's one of the fun things about Minecraft is sort of the automation side of it. And what I did is I did a pretty basic design for the automatic item sorter, and so I can go through how that works. Basically, the idea is there's this hopper chain up top, and this hopper chain, this is where you put the items, so I could dump an item in there. What's something to sort? Let's take some lapis. So what I can do if I want is I can dump that lapis in there, and you see the hoppers are slowly going to take those out. It's going to be pulled out and start heading on over down through here. And I can also put it in up here too if I want. And then it'll loop around and go over here. And then basically each of these rows is able to sort the items. So it can do, for example, this will take the slime balls. But you'll notice that there's more to it than just that. So it goes all the way around. So it's going to go through, basically check to see if it's each of these items. And it's going to go all the way around, all the way back around over here. And then I have it where if it doesn't match any of them, the chain keeps on going, and bloop pops it right there. And this is stuff that's unsorted. And then from there, if this is unsorted, I can basically put it into these other chests. So I can put it in there, can put, this is like mob drops, this is organics, crafted stuff, types of wood, and crystals and stuff like that. Oh, and then there's another thing I wanted to bring up over here. So this sorts out raw iron, raw copper, and raw gold. And so what happens is I can dump everything from a mining trip in there, including my raw iron. It'll come over here, and it'll go over here, and then it'll sort it out, and it'll say, oh, sorts it out into this chest, and it's going to go down into these hoppers. And then what I have here is another system where this minecart takes it up here and dumps it into the auto smelter system, which is powered, of course, by those by this bamboo farm over here. So this is constantly gaining new fuel, and there's some chickens in there which shouldn't be, but I'll fix those in a minute. And then over here, so it'll smelt it, dump it down through these smelters, go into there, and then this card over here is what takes it back up and deposits it back in the system. So you see there's going to be the rail goes on top of this right there, and it's got a hopper in it, and so it dumps it in there. And then, so basically it's going to take, for example, the gold ingots, put it in there, and sing it on over. So that's the system. I think it can probably be more efficient. In fact, I know it can be more efficient in terms of space and everything like that, but it works. And over here, we've got some stuff. There's a gift from JB and Joe the Pro, which says this gift is almost too costly. Please open only on stream. Don't ask why. Now, I did have to move this using World Edit over there, but I don't know what's in here, so this will be the first time. And then I think this over here is from Surf, if I remember right, and Surf said this will help you out, but I think that sign got lost when I was moving it. So, finally, after weeks and weeks, I'm finally going to open this up. All right, let's open this up. All right, what do we have? A diamond helmet with, ooh, look at this. Unbreaking 3, Mending, Respiration 3, Thorns 3, Aquafinity, Protection 4. This is quite the book. And then we got the diamond boots with Feather Falling 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending, Thorns 3, Protection 4, and Depth Strider 3. And when JB and Joe the Pro says this gift is almost too costly, he is completely correct, because this is quite the gift. This is kind of extremely good, and I am very thankful Joe the Pro for this. And Remy was taken subscribed with Prime, and this is, I think, the first time someone has subbed with Prime on stream. All right, wow, so much stuff. Mushroom, you don't have to give me all of this. But well, maybe I'll donate these blocks to somebody. All right, let's make sure I get the right book. Mending Respiration Thorns. I think that's it, because this is gonna have Depth Strider. Too expensive. What does that mean? Okay, it seems like I can't do that. I'm not sure I've ever seen this. Joe the Pro, I'm still, there may be a mistake. But it seems like there might be too many things on here, so I can't actually do it. So this kind of puts us in a bit of a pickle. But we can open Surf's side. And Surf has 2 apples, as well as some netherite ingots. And I think what Surf wants us to do, of course, is to upgrade this diamond helmet. And thank you so much. This is my first netherite equipment that I know of. So what were we doing? Oh yeah, I was telling you about the new things that I made outside. And one of the things that I finally did is I've always wanted this area to be like an estate, you know? It's sort of like a place you can hang out and come on over. And but one of the things that's part of that, I think, is having like sort of a fence. And so I know it's like kind of dumb and not very interesting, but what I did is I made like a fence around the area so we can sort of, you know, everywhere in the area is lighted up and everywhere is safe. And the whole goal of it is, you know, you go onto the estate and you can be safe. There's not supposed to be any enemies. And I see someone coming out over here. We're having a party, aren't we? See, that's why I should stream more often, is because it's just fun to hang out with you guys on Minecraft. That's really the whole point of this server, is to just like hang out with everybody. And Jerry's got the dragon head on. I've always found the dragon head to be somewhat creepy. I don't know. I mean, you know, think about it. If it's a dead dragon and that's on your head, it's got to be pretty smelly. This is pretty cool. I like this. Retro take. I'll stand here. Oh, I've already gotten an elytra. You don't have to give me a new one. Does anyone not have an elytra who wants it? Maple, come over here. I'll give it to you. Because you've got the weakest set. Does anyone want to buy a pick step? Yes, Surf is attempting to offload his pick step collection, because I think he's amassed quite a big one. And Pizza Party has burned to death, but thankfully didn't go too far. Looks like she slept in his bed, so that's good. Yeah, I can't tell you how fun it is to sort of be back playing after being away from streaming for so long. Throw some discs on the ground, and if you're watching the stream right now, you can go and pick it up, only if you don't have one already. You should make a community post on your channel about your Twitch channel, and maybe I should do that. You know, I think I've mentioned Twitch a couple of times, but I haven't really been like pushing it or promoting it. Part of the reason for that has been I wanted to like improve as a streamer. But I think I'm starting to get at least a little bit better, a little bit more confident. So that's, I think part of it is I wanted to spend some time learning how to stream. I'm thinking it's time to take a look around the property. Now the property is not super interesting, not that much new. So this is still pretty similar. Retro, can I kill you? I'd maybe prefer it if not. That's going to be my answer there. What's the best kind of candy? I think it's going to depend on the mood, but I think I like Snickers. I think Snickers are pretty good. They're pretty well-rounded. They got the peanuts, they got the chocolate, they've got the caramel. I think they have a little bit of nougat too. And I'll show you a little bit. This is basically what the fence looks like all the way around. And maybe there's something a little bit better I could do with these lights. But I just wanted, you know, some sort of delineation over here so it looks a little bit nicer, so we can see over here. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. There's some new stuff over here, and the most interesting new thing is this house, or I'm not sure what it is. That right there, this is something I'm pretty sure we have not seen on stream, and this is very interesting looking. So I think we go down in this path over here. But someone in chat is saying that this is Sulfur's house. 100% he built it. And I think I do remember seeing Sulfur while he was working on this a little bit. On the exterior, this whole thing looks so cool. Oh, and Sul says I can come in, so I am going to come in. But it's really nice. So here's kind of what's interesting to me. It's got a lot of texture to it, so it's not just a flat wall. It's going out sort of in multiple directions, and he matches that texture with multiple colors. So we got that blue right there. We've got the orange right there and the brown. And so it's kind of this eclectic mix, which ends up working pretty well. It's not even close to monotone. Let's head on inside. So there's a lot of small details, which is kind of what I'm seeing off the bat. We got these little trees right here. I think these are new. I'm not sure I've seen these before. Here's a chair design I have not seen before. All right, so it's sort of like a bar over here. We can sit there and eat our lunch. And sushi. All right, we got a sushi bar over here. Yes, it's very nice. There's a lot of things going on. There's like a lot of, again, small details. This is probably one of the more detailed builds I've seen on the server, especially in the interior. And over here we got a hot tub. Ooh, that's pretty cool. But we don't want to stay in here too long, or else that head is going to start cooking. Looking over here, there's a phantom membrane on the ground. Oh, and there's another hot tub. A slightly shallower one. And as well as the very nice noises that people are making because of the construction of the hot tubs. I think I'm going to take a break outside for a little bit. Retro, are they your cousins, the phantoms? I hope not. Searching for revenge for all the dragons you killed. Yeah, what if there's a connection? You know, what if they're coming after you because of these dragon heads? Did you guys stop to think that maybe... Oh, I'm so sorry. Whoops. I'm going to cheat here. Because that was totally my fault. I was trying to kill the phantoms. See, even more reason to dislike the phantoms here. Killed 2 players. Yeah, so Jacket Cat is the 2nd player I've ever killed. But these phantoms, you know... what can you say about phantoms? This guy's literally pillaring with netherite blocks. How much can you flex? You pillar up to kill phantoms using netherite blocks. That is... Wow. That's pretty absurd. I once killed Sul4 by accident while running away from creepers. Only one can dream of this much netherite. Well, somebody has this much netherite. I don't know who. And now Jerry the Wise flexing by pillaring up using diamond blocks. Okay, you know, I'm just looking around. I'm looking around at what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the pillar of pumpkin, the pillar of dirt, the pillar of diamonds, and then all of these phantoms. This is like something out of a surrealist painting. Like, look at this shot. What's going on right now? I'm totally lost. Oh, and Lamb just got a little shack. Let's see if I can slide on in here. Safe. This is very cursed. This is extremely cursed. This is more cursed than I can... I don't know how to... Oh. I need to escape the shack. I must go. Don't tell me I'm stuck in this shack. Boom. Aha, got out. I was a little bit nervous that that random was going to keep me in the shack. Man, the flexing I've seen today has been pretty interesting. Alright, so Remy has taken us to an interesting area off the beaten path. Alright, this would probably not be found. Shh. Oh boy. This is pretty creepy to just sort of stumble upon this. Why do I... Oh no. What's happening? Okay, so now I'm trapped in this tiny room with 2 people who have their dragon heads on. I'm hoping this isn't some sort of initiation. Alright, I'm gonna need to make my break for it. I'm gonna need to escape. Oh. What is going on? No! The noise! The noise! No! They've doomed me to this eternal noise. The dragon heads. Ah! I'll put the cords on, sure. I must escape random, break through the wall. I trust you. You must do this for me. I'm stuck. Retro's been duped. Is everybody in on this? Is this just the tip of an iceberg? Oh no. Yes, random, you saved me. Saved me from what? I don't know, but I know it was bad. Ugh. Glad to be out of that place. So, I still feel like they're trying to trap me, but that's not going to happen. There's lots of wide open spaces here. YouTube.com. Oh, that's... You know what that is? Someone's trying to rickroll you. So, yeah, pay attention. See, I know what the... I've memorized what it looks like, so that's a rickroll. So, ooh, that is cool. Atlas courtesy of your friend Random. This is really nice because it gives us like a top-down view of what this place looks like. You guys remember the Grease statue? Guys, we'll get to you in a minute. I just want to show the Grease statue real quick. Or should I say, what Grease statue? It's gone. Finally, that statue that has plagued me for weeks and weeks and weeks. Gone. Gone. But not totally gone. I moved it somewhere else. It exists in the world, so it's still out there. So I want to see the black market, and I want to see the Amoga Theater. I can't believe I just said that I want to see the Amoga Theater. I was not totally confident that Random was actually building an Amoga Theater. I've got to see this Amoga Theater. Like, an Amoga Theater, that's... Okay. If this is it, right off the bat, I think the design's pretty cool. With the gray glass over here. I kind of like the flat edges. This is it. Well, this is pretty nice, actually. I thought it was going to be kind of, like, obnoxious, but it actually looks nice. And would be a nice place for a play. Although, I do wonder that if you call it the Amoga Theater, if that limits the types of things that you're going to be able to perform on this stage. Oh, no. This is what happens when I stop to take a drink, because hydration is very important. I am trapped. The problem is, though, I just realized I'm trapped in the Amoga Theater. Oh no, what have I done? I'm gonna spend the rest of my life on the Amoga Stage. What has happened? You know, I think of all the times, all the things, everything, choosing to make this server that caused me to, and I got out. Thank you, Random, for saving me. Black Market. Surf, I want to see the Black Market because that sounds awesome. Alright, so we've escaped from the thunderstorm into the sewers. And the whole aesthetic of hearing the thunder up top is awesome. This is crazy. I love the aesthetic of this so much now that you switch to, like, Deep Slate, I think. We are the rats. Maybe there's some symbolism here. Or maybe I won't think about that too much. Alright, Surf tells us to take left. Retro, get on. I am on. Oh, get on the boat. Yes. I thought you meant get on the server. I'm kind of dumb sometimes. Alright, what do we have here? 16 by 16 by 16 cube. It's majestic, isn't it? It's like that, the monolith in 2001: A Space Odyssey, where it's so stark and so different to everything else we see that you just see it out in the distance and you know that there's something special. There's something otherworldly about it. That is what the cube does. The cube. Oh, this is it. Jerry the Wise base. Right, so we head on in, and he's sort of got an interesting sort of courtyard approach. A lot of people like to make internal bases, but this one's like kind of semi-internal. It's sort of, a lot of it's inside, but a lot of it is also not. I mean, most of it's outside, right? It's sort of like sheltered. So when it's raining, it's maybe not the best, but this is something, yeah, that I haven't seen before. All right, I'm trusting you, Jerry. Oh, that's pretty cool. Boing. Boing. Boom. 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 Random's redstone calculator. Okay, so you can put it in binary. For example, 0001 is 1, 0010 is 2, etc. Yeah, now I see how it works. Very cool, very cool. Sorry about that. I was just getting confused there. This isn't the ranch. Oh, okay. What is this then? This is where the boys are. Alright, so we got some fire over here. Remy is flexing with how good his armor is. Surf's up here. Oh, there's the friendly pillager. How did you do this? I've never seen this before. This is really what? I had no idea. And they break their crossbows and become passive. That's amazing. There's so much stuff that I don't know about this game. Okay, Diane and Cyrus. Yeah, okay. There's also an untamed wolf. Diane owns the place. Cyrus is the bartender. Nice. So they make a pretty good team. He's blind, so he likes textures. I see. So that's sort of why everything is very, very textured. and interesting. The silver creeper, that's what I was thinking of. Cyrus can't shoot anyways. That's true. If he's blind, he'd have a hard time shooting his crossbow. Now, I have to ask Jacket Cat, how much does any of this at all connect to those pictures you send in art? Because you kind of have like your own, a whole bunch of like characters and stuff like that, right? Like, yes, having a pillager and saying that he's blind is like definitely lore. That's like a lot more thought than most people would do for something like this, which is really cool. With bottles because he drinks too much. Well, that's too bad that he's got that problem. This is a very cool project, though. I just like how they have stories. Okay, so I like how this this really melds with the mountain. This is one of the things I've always liked, and I tried to do this with mine a little bit. How it's sort of built into the mountain. Random's mailbox. All right, so we could put stuff in his mailbox. What is he gonna get from me? He's gonna get. Okay. Here's the funny thing to me about these obsidian traps. Is because if you escape, then you have to sit them, watch them do the mining of shame as they mine it. All right, but I digress. We got to go see what's inside of this house. And it's very nice. Got the open view. It's like a mountain house. We can see a larger map down there, which expands beyond and goes to Maryland. So we can sort of see that's the route we took. We took spawn there. We accidentally went that far, a little bit too far that way, and we actually wanted to go over here. And that's where we are. Okay, oh no. I can't believe it happened. I was just talking about it. Now I'm going to have to do the mining of shame. All right, random. Let's see. I need to see. Surf was telling me to come see the hidden Among Us. That wasn't over here. Where was that? It's on the other side. Oh no. Guys, that's looking pretty sus. I've got to say. That's pretty sus. Random attempted to burn the evidence, but it cannot burn. Oh boy. This Among Us. Oh no. What's happening? Oh no. I do not like this one bit. This can't be. There's an Among Us right there. Oh no. The Among Us. It's too much. No. No.